The big change here is going from accumulation to decumulation or distribution of your assets as income in retirement. And every retiree has three big risks that are going to challenge them to get through retirement.
We talk about this all the time, and I cannot even have a conversation with someone who is headed toward retirement without talking about the three big risks, because most people are totally 100% unaware that the game changes. It is as clear as the definitive break between football and basketball.
Yeah.
It's a completely different sport, completely different rules. In the income phase, you have risk that you don't have in the accumulation phase.
So the three big risks that you're going to face throughout retirement are longevity. We don't really think about living long as a risk, but when you look at it as far as the impact that it has on your money, it is a risk. So longevity is one. Market risk is another. Now, this can be, your general fear of the market. It can also be relevant to when you retire, like if you retire right before 2008. So market risk is a factor.
Well, and in regard to market risk is actually your friend when you're accumulating money. It is very much your enemy when you are decumulating money or spending money out of your retirement account.
And guys, the third risk on our list, so we've got longevity, we've got market risk, and then we've got inflation risk. And the GenWealth Ready to Retire process, what we use, the combination of tools that we use in that process, is the only way to address all three of these risks. There are some plans and some investments that will address portions of this, but the only way to address all three of them is what we're doing through the GenWealth Ready to Retire process.
Scott, a most often overlooked problem especially in retirement is the effect of legislation and how it might change things for you when you hit retirement age. A great example of this is what happened with the Secure Act a few years ago in 2019 when they passed the Secure Act, known around GenWealth headquarters as the Unsecure Act, because it makes you more insecure in retirement, and so it is anything but secure. But it changed how IRA how IRA accounts are distributed to your beneficiaries, particularly your non-spouse beneficiaries. If you want your kids to inherit your IRA account, man, they're going to get clobbered with taxes under the Secure Act, way more so than they would prior to the passage of the Secure Act. So you just simply have to have your hard hat on when you're in that work zone of retirement and watch out for what kind of legislation may be coming down from the feds or the state that might affect your retirement.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.